BassResinator here. I've got some Groovy stencils right here. And I've got my Let's Resin neon powders. And I'm going to make some stencils or some patterns. And I'm going to, this is, okay, just in case you didn't know, this is Froggy Friday. That doesn't look like a frog. My frog is over here. I've already set the eyes in place and he's got some groovy eyes. So, of course, with groovy eyes, I had to go with some groovy colors. Speaking about groovy colors, I need to get this top thing off. The foil. Drats. Foiled again. There we go. And I think you will find what I'm going to be doing interesting. I'm going to be using Bondcrafter resin. I stuck the eyes in place with the UV for bonding from Let's Resin. But I'm going to be using Bondcrafter UV resin for this part and Bondcrafter resin, the craft resin. I did a review for Bondcrafter and they sent me 32 ounces of their craft resin to try out. So and I have this tape on there so I can pick it up and not have too big of a mess. I'll make another one of these over here. Okay, change colors. Go to my orange. And I'll make some peace signs. Victoire. Victoire. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. It's called Victory. Sylvester Stallone and Pelé. There's a soccer movie. That always got my college soccer team pumped for right before games. We loved watching that. You give me the ball, coach. I do this, 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 this. Score. Easy. Pelé was great in that. There were so many different big name actors. Michael Caine. What's his name? Max von Sydow. Oh man, if you like soccer and you like war type movies, you need to check out that video. Okay, now, hey, don't mess up those flowers. Stay with me. Oh man. Oh good, it didn't mess it up. I thought for sure it would have smudged it. Just in case you're wondering. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let me blow excess off. Now, don't know if this is going to work, but what better way to find out? Put the lids on those because I don't want them to spill over and have tons of bright color stuff on my work surface. Well, okay. I was thinking that battery was acting kind of, or that flashlight was acting kind of weird. And it's dead, Jim. Okay. That's really shining. I'll cure all of them this side, and then I'll do the other side. I don't think you need to see me doing every single one, but you see what I'm doing, right? You know what? Maybe I can. I just don't want them running into each other where I have to cut them apart. Bubble on this one. Don't know about these others. Okay. I'll come back to you after I cure both sides. Okay, I'm back. I mixed up a little bit of this purple neon powder, and I want to put it. I was thinking about doing his toes, and then I thought maybe I should do his leg pits and armpits, or knees, or whatever you want to call them. But you convinced me I should do his toes. I heard you talking through the internet. Do his toes. Okay, I heard you. And if I have any left over, I'll do some knees. Maybe I'll just do his hind leg, knees, or front, since I'm already there. One, two, one, two. Can I get a third one? Yeah, how about over here? And that's it, ladies and germs. Okay, now okay. What do those look like? Come on now. Oh, they don't glow so much like the others do. Okay, so I've had this sitting for quite a while. Should have had plenty of time to degas. And I want to get it before it gets over into those leg areas. Okay. Now, yay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm hoping those float. Whatever, I don't know what that is. Get out of here. Oh, no, it sank. Well, goodness. That one landed right on top of the other one. Okay, so he's got a red forehead now. Piece on each side. Peace sign. Set that over there. And I have one more to go. If I can get it to stay right up here, that would be amazing. Okay. Now, would be nice if I could get. They glow a little bit, not as much as I was hoping. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out what color to use to back that to cause those to pop even more. Okay, well, I will see you when this layer cures or gets tacky enough to where I can do something else. I'll be back later. See ya. Well, I'm back, and I was not liking the fact that I couldn't see the orange peace sign nor the green. They just sort of faded away. Those red ones are okay. So what I did was I mixed up some of the neon powders with UV resin and made some other flowers and a peace sign, and then these little thingies here, sort of like that. And then I put in a couple dots of UV, and then just put this under a UV lamp and let it have at it. So hopefully we'll be able to see a bunch of cool colors. Now, what am I was sitting there. Should I use white? Possibly. Should I use black? I may lose some things. So I came up with a mix. And this is a really cool color, Asphalt Magic. Look at that. It's like a silver gold. And it's really cool. And so I mixed up some of that, and we'll see what this sort of looks like. Man, that's a pretty color, huh? Get on up into those toes. As I think everybody who's worked with resin has heard the mantra, resin goes where it's been before. So if you take it up to where you want it to be, and then you add a little bit more, it'll eventually get there. Like that. And that. Some of those toes, that purple had, neon purple had started to dribble out. Those are okay. Look at that, how that. Now it's going to be darker on the other side, but that silver is really cool looking. Man. And well, definitely the purple was not cured all the way. That other had set up pretty good, but that was just very little bit in the toes. So I don't know what's going to end up happening with our toes. I told you so. Drip. Okay. Now we just let it cure. Oh, that is a cool color, huh? Okay. We'll see you in the morning. It's the next morning, and something floated. One of those things that I made with neon. Don't know which one, but I can see the little tips sticking through. Let me entertain you as I remove this froggy's feet. Oh, came out pretty good there. Came out pretty good there. Well, the knees look good from this side. I don't know about the other side. Say hi to the folks. Come on, Toe. There we go. Just a touch bendy on these toes. Come on. Come on, people now. Disconnect. Disconnect. Loosen up. Okay, come on now. There we go. Nothing left inside. That's a good sign. Oh. I told you those eyes were. And they actually do have the pupil slit running through there. This is really cool. Let me check and see. I still haven't charged my flashlight. Let me pull you down so you can see the neon effect. Dun dun dun. Glowing in there. See, it's like this little shadow right here where one of those green things came down, but it was so pale you can't see it. That orange really shows up. Yeah, and those other things, yeah, they just did not do. Now the red did okay back here, but I'm glad I put in those other colors. Groovy man. Light's gonna go off. Da-na-na. Look at those eyes. Is that groovy or what? Now that asphalt magic, boy, that really pops in this frog. Can't wait to get outside and get some pictures so you can see this. See, that red shows up, but the orange over here on the side, can't really see it. It's just sort of a shadow type figure. And the same thing with these colors up here. But the red one's okay. Yep. My little idea of making little almost like stickers did not quite work. So I'm glad I came back in with the dots and such. Groovy man takes me back to the 60s. Yes, I grew up in the 60s. And I remember all the groovy colors and stuff. What else? Came out pretty cool looking. Okay. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so much. If you are not, consider it. And if you do subscribe, there's a little button right next to the subscribe button. It looks like a bell. Click that. and that'll notify you anytime I have something new out. Yeah, that clear on top of the asphalt magic has a really cool effect. Remember, this is a collaboration for Froggy Friday. Go check out the other people's in the collaboration playlist down there in the description. And check out all the crazy art that all of us do. Sometimes it's carving, sometimes it's painting, sometimes it's sculpting, sometimes it's resin. If it's me, most likely it's resin. I'm not the painter. Not yet. I'm still working on it. But it's sort of like me playing piano. I play at the piano and not for anybody to hear unless I was with my students, and then I would just be doing warm-ups. Yeah, warm-ups I can play, but other than that, no, you don't want to hear me play piano. So, you don't want to see me paint yet. I'll hopefully get there someday so I can expand my horizons. Okay, I'll take a couple stills. It's good having you here today. Hope you have a great one. Bye.